So we sold our sofa the other day. It's going away. That's the chair that goes with it. So we've cleaned this out and everything, and the dining room table back there is also on the way out. So everything is in disarray. We're going away in a couple of days, so but it feels awesome to see that it's going. So we're just waiting for the guy to come. He should have been here now, or well, it doesn't really matter. We told him, come when you come, come when you can. So he's on his way. And then we're going to the unemployment office because I have a meeting with my person there. And then I'll get to see what my future is like. Hope you can see that snow out there. It's been snowing for the last 2 days, I think. Not really sure. When I woke up this morning, it was full with snow. In like an hour, 1.5 hours, it's just melted away. I think they're here now. Awesome.
Now he picked up the sofa. As you can see, it's empty. No sofa. And there are no tables in there too. So, going to Hässleholm.
So we're in the car.
Yay!
Have you missed the car?
Yeah.
It won't be here soon. We're gonna sell it. I'm laying up I'm doing the ad today for selling the car.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be gone before we go to Spain.
Yeah.
It just passed 22,000 Swedish miles.
Yeah.
Which is 10 kilometers per mile. So do the math. It's not that much. It's a 1999 car, so
yeah,
it's quite nice.
Yeah. You wanna see it? You can get the tour of it. The last tour. It can be good for us too. We can remember the car.
One car we can remember. The other ones we should have done photos and stuff.
Yeah.
We never did.
No. So here is the back seat. We have our jackets there now. Just it's cold. And we got a big place there. We got some shit over there.
Because I had school for like 6 months. I had my work clothes, my work boots and stuff. So it's all back there, my helmet, everything.
Yeah.
I haven't taken it out yet.
So here is the front view. As you can see, there is his phone and the steering wheel. There is he sitting there. Rear view mirror, and in the middle we have handbrake and something else. Gear. And here we got something box or little something. And if we pull this out, we got 2 cup holders. Awesome!
I have 3 things I have to have in the car. 1 is cup holder, 2 is cruise control, and 3 now, since I got the last car, which was an automatic, is an automatic. It's the 3 things I have to have in a car.
Okay. There's our little Buddha, and this is the outside.
Do you see the snow?
I don't know.
Thumbs up the video if you see the snow.
Yeah. Thumbs up. If you see the snow. Only if you see the snow. No, I'm just kidding. So, this is my door. Some more shit over there. Some box. Yeah, I don't need to show you that. Just a hole in the car. So, yeah. That's the car. A little bit of it.
So it's going to be sold.
Yeah.
If we have 14 days come tomorrow to sell the car, I think it's going to take maximum a week.
Yeah, I can't believe it's 14 days until we go. We're flying out of here.
Are you excited about us going away?
Hope you are.
And don't forget the giveaway. We are still doing the giveaway. We did not forget. We want you to tell us what you think we are going to do when we go to the airport. What is the secret thing we're going to do?
Yeah.
The person that figures it out will get something.
Yeah.
We've puzzled away at it, and we have a couple of things we're going to give away.
Yeah.
We are on our way home
Again.
to get stuff and papers and stuff, and then going back to see a student counselor.
Yeah.
So maybe she can study something while we're in Spain and get money for that.
Of
maybe.
course.
So
I hope so.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And if that's possible, that will be the first time in our relationship that she takes care of me.
Yes. I'm going to get the care of him. Oh my God.
8 years. Have I paid for everything?
Yeah, 8 years.
So that's going to be fun.
Yes.
So let's hope the subscribers come now, so I can take care of stuff again.
Yeah. Awesome.
Because that comes into my account, so that counts as my money. I'm just kidding. That's our money. But I'm going to the local hot dog joint to get a hot dog. I'm so hungry right now. We've been up since I've been up since 7 this morning.
And I woke up at 9.
So we've been at it. It's about 2ish o'clock right now. So it's been a hectic day, and it's not even over because a friend of mine called. He gave me a couple of bucks to buy my home theater kit. I have a bunch of
speakers.
I have a bunch of speakers, and I have a preamp, which is awesome and stuff. So I'm gonna pack that into the car, and then after we do all of this stuff, we're going with the home theater stuff to my friend's house.
Yeah.
What happened? We went home. I started editing our new vlog.
Yeah.
Our next vlog, which is number 27. I noticed that the end of number 26 was not edited in. So you're going to see 26.1 and 26.2 because I'd left it out, and instead of editing it all over again, and because it's like 26 minutes as it is. So you get that as a standalone one.
Yeah.
And then I started to import the number 27. I had problems with the GoPro and stuff, and we just had to leave because we had a schedule to keep.
Yeah.
And then we got to my friend's place. I was going to film, but then he was sick and had a scratchy throat. I was thinking just about getting the stuff in because it's really cold outside. I'll get you a shot of how it looks because it's snow everywhere. It's really cold outside. So I just wanted to get the things in. When I got in, I just started sharpening his knives. I sat there for 2 hours sharpening knives, or 3 even. Just sat there, just enjoying life with sharpening knives. It was wonderful, really, truthfully, really, really, really wonderful. And so that's what's been going on this last couple of 4 hours.
Yeah. And now we are at Maxi.
We just arrived. We're going to go in and buy some bad stuff for you. You should only be legally 18 to eat stuff like this. Chocolate and goodies are not good for you.
No.
They should never be eaten because then you become like us. Crazy people.
Crazy people.
was so cold.
It's freezing cold.
My legs even kept shaking after coming into the warm car.
Yeah.
Something I haven't really spoken about in vlog form is why Spain, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm you might be thinking, why Spain? The thing is, my dad met my mom in the 70s or early 80s in Gran Canaria. She went there in the 70s to like do what I'm doing now in the 2000ish. So she went there 1970 or 1970 something to run away or whatever you want to call it. She met my sister's dad. That didn't work out. She met my dad. I came to life. That didn't work out. She moved back to Sweden. We've been living here, being poor. Well, that's not because we lived in Sweden. That's because of other stuff. But so I haven't had contact with my family. 10 years ago, 2007, I was a young student, high school. Like, life was good. Had a other girlfriend. We hadn't met each other yet. And my dad and me my cousin and me gets contact over Amazon. I don't know if you remember Amazon Messenger. I do. I've had hours spent in front of that machine. That was wonderful, and the plugins and stuff you could have, it was cool. But I got contact with my cousin. I got his Hotmail via my mom. She called Spain one day, and like they were talking about talking over the internet. He gave my cousin's father gave the email of his son to my mother, and then I hooked up with him on MSN. We started chatting every day for hours. But I didn't speak Spanish. I've lived here all my life. My dad called like once a month. Hola, mi hijo, ¿cómo está? I didn't know what he said then. When I remember back now of the words he used and the stuff he said, I understand what he said to me. Like, I love you more than anything. How much do you love me? And I said, I love you to the sky and stuff. And so I didn't know Spanish. I talked to my cousin over MSN, and his dad was always, because his dad, Willie, has been working as a hotel receptionist for years. And so he knows German, he knows Swedish, he knows English, he knows Spanish, he knows Italian. You know, the guy's multilingual. I know 3 languages. I think I'm king sometimes. He knows like 12 or something. He's awesome at languages. But anyways, so we sit there talking for months. And one day my dad calls up and like, why are you talking to your cousin and not to me? And I'm like, I don't know how to talk to you because you don't speak English. I speak a little English, he says to me. So we start speaking, and then he's like, do you want to come here? This is 2007. I'm 19 years old. We're talking about years of my life. It's years ago. I was a totally different person. I had long hair down to here. I had to cut it off because my mom said, if you go there with long hair, your dad's gonna kill you. And so that was years ago, so many years ago. He gives me money. I tell him how much the plane costs to go there. He gives me money. I leave Sweden to go to a place I've never been. The first time as a grown man, or like really ever. I've been to Spain when I was like 3 years old. I don't remember that stuff. It's not like I've been to Spain. I don't remember flying, nothing like that. So it's the first time for everything. I got so scared. The plane like starts shaking, turbulence. You know, if you've ever been on a plane, you know all of this. And the thing you don't know is I come to a place. Well, I shouldn't say you don't know, because some people have this problem that they have one of their parents in another country. And it's really sad, but the first time you meet that person, you know it's your parent, you know it's your father, your mother. It's wonderful. So I stand there, I've gotten my case, everything. I stand there in the doorway and I'm like, should I go? Should I not? I've been on a plane for 5 hours. Should I or shouldn't I? And I met my father, I met my cousin, I met my cousin's father. They all stood there. And I've never, it feels very strange as a man to say I've never felt love like I did that first time I came to Spain. You know, almost 20 years of love that they've held in for me, waiting for me. We sat down in the kitchen, me and my cousin's father, and he's like, they're Catholics, or they're very, very, very religious, and he said to me, they've sat and prayed for me to come back to Spain. And okay, that's nice, but it's not for me. It's for my family. It's for my grandma. My grandmother's 85. My grandmother's 85. She was 75 the first time I went there. That's 10 years of her life. I've been to Spain not even 10 times in those 10 years. I've been to Spain in 10 years. I've been there 7 times. And twice of those times is with Amanda. The 8th time is going to be now when we leave. And it's when we get back, is almost the exact time 10 years ago I came back the first time. We're talking a span of 10 years. If you've ever gotten pitched for anything, you've heard that what do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want to be in 10 years? 10 years ago, I would never, in my wildest imagination, believe that I would have gone to Spain 7 times, that I would have been working at IKEA, that I own like a MacBook Pro Retina, like 22,000 Swedish krona, $2,200 like computer. I was poor back then. I was a wreck. I remember like being hungry most days. We didn't have enough food to feed ourselves. I had to eat. I had to stay at my friend's house and hope when they ate, their parents had good enough manners that they let me eat as well. Sometimes it's a bad story. I've had tough times. To be here right now and tell this story to a camera, it's surreal. It feels very strange. But to know that there's somebody out there watching someday is going to be so cool. I really have to look at the road because it's so dark out there. I can't see anything. I hope you enjoyed this. I just wanted to tell you like why. Because it feels like we left a big something out, because it's important to me to go to Spain, and if you want to follow the story, you need to know why. It's 2 weeks, and there's nothing stopping us from going away.
No, of course not.
If everything goes as expected,
Yeah.
we will have enough money to rent a car and take you on exciting trips around the island for a week in a car.
Yeah.
Go to a place called Las Palomas, go to a place called Puerto Rico, another place called Aguiniguin, the most beautiful of fishing towns called Puerto de Mogan, go to Castel de Luz, El Castillo de Luz, I don't remember the exact name of the place. It's a castle that they have lights shining at night at the castle ruins. It's beautiful. I've seen pictures, so I don't know. But I want to show you places and stuff, and at the same time experience it for myself. Like Maspalomas, Puerto Rico, Puerto de Muga, I've seen that myself. But it's still beautiful, and every time you go there, from being here, if you show them where we are, to see this, and then know in 2 weeks it will not be dark, it will be palm trees, and it will not be snow, it will be sun, and it will not be cold, it will be beaches and peña coladas and fun stuff. That's what I'm yearning for.